friends, it's Nancy, and we're back to work on this journal. So my intention is to show every bit of creating it so that you can take an old book and make a journal yourself. So with the exception of this page, all of these have come out of the book press. And you can see how flat they are now. And you can see that that's going to give us a lot of room. So I just want to organize this into groups of stuff. Okay, so these are all lace dyed. That's a knitting pattern. So the ones that are book pages, there, and I have those, I have those. I don't know where this came from. I don't think that I intended to use that. Now, where's my title? Oh, there it is. So I will be doing something with this and then gluing it to the front of one of the pages. But I'm doing 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 signatures. So I've got 7 pages. So let's work on that first. I'll lay those out. Most of this is going to be off camera, but we'll just do our best. Okay. Now I know that I want one of these in every signature. And I want one of these in every signature. Okay. I don't know. Pop one on every page, see what happens. Looks like I'm short. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it looks like I'm short a couple pages. Okay. Let me pause while I go find a few more pages. Okay, I think I have these all together, and I actually added a few extra pages because I'm not using a lot of frills and lace and ruffles and buttons and that sort of thing. It's going to be a pretty flat journal, and it's mostly a writing journal. So I found some more pages and just sort of gave everything a little pinch to see how that was going to work out. Now I'm looking for my big paper clips. Now, so because I want everything more or less inside the Shakespeare page, so I'll grab that first. And then, let's just sort of go plain color, plain. Maybe I'll use that one as the inside. I'm gonna lift that up. This is an envelope that I've opened up and reinforced. And then this way, that way. So I like to use a big paper clip at the bottom, and then I use a short one at the top on the other side, and that way it's a hint for me to make sure that I'm actually sewing the pages in correctly. Oh, we didn't put our teacher in there. We forgot our teacher. Okay. Shakespeare. Into color. This also has a little flap. This one has sewn pockets. Should we put that in the center so that the baby's not cut up? Okay, so I'm going to put these two little short ones here. And that one. This one and baby. Okay. Shakespeare. It's a tree page. And this is from an old French language book. Felt loose. Go this way. Making great gains here. All right. Shakespeare. Something colored. Oh. I'm going to do a little mixing up. I don't have the chocolate cake in the center. But I also want to have this old receipt in the center of a journal, a signature. Okay. One, two, three, four, five. 6, 7. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to do pink in the center. Okay. Okay, so I think this is the one that I'm going to put the front on, because these ones have nice titles and that one doesn't. And then these ones have nice titles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that'll be 7. Okay. Let me reposition the camera. We'll do the next thing. Okay, so now I want to use this paper for the inside covers. So I'm going to cut 2 pieces slightly larger than the inside, and I mean like an itty bit. So the current inside pages are 7 3/16. So I am going to cut mine 7 1/4. I'm going to want them in the neighborhood of 4.5. Now generally I like to use fabric for my covers, but this time I'm just going to do paper. Just to be different. And then I'm going to use this as a frame for my title. Let's ink that up first. I'm going to use my glue stick. And I'm going to start by cutting it at 3/8. And if it's too big, I can cut down. But if it's too small, I'd have to start all over again. can see it's already going to be too big. I want something a little daintier than that. So let's try 1/4 inch. It's not sticky. I think maybe it's just vacuum vacuum stuck. All right, what are you gonna look like? I think you're gonna be just fine. I may have to add some fussy cuts to this front. It is so plain. Okay. I sort of want to sew it. I want to make sure it's centered. Okay. Alrighty, righty. There's that piece done. Now, I'm going to ink these two. Okay. Now, let's see what I got here that I might want to use. Okay. Okay, I think we can do this one. Get a little more ink. Okay. Is there anything I want to use as a pocket on the back? Okay, maybe something like that. Okay. Now, I will add all those things in later. I'm just going to flip through this signature, see if there's anything that needs sewing. I think that one's okay. Although the little girl, I want to move her down a bit. I think this is so pretty. Okay, I think everything's good there. I feel sad that there's no lace. Wonder if I can use a little lace. A little lace. All right. Now, what are we doing for time? Oh, we're still okay. So the next thing I need to do, this needs to be glued to a piece of fabric. So let's grab some fabric. I recently found another one of these Tupperware bread box things, which is great for holding fat quarters and 5-inch squares, charm squares. So I want something that sort of matches that. That's not bad. No. No. We're going to go with our first choice. After I perfectly seal my bread box. All right. I'm just tearing a piece of 6 inches wide. And about an inch bigger than this is long. So on the back of the fabric, I am going to use what did I do with my template? I just had it. I just had it. Did I drop it on the floor? Oh my gosh. Let me look for it. I found it. It was right where I left it. But I took the time to iron my fabric. Okay, we're going to glue this to the back. So I'm just flipping this over. And I want it more or less centered. So you don't have to do this. You can eyeball it. It's about 2 1/4-ish. And I'm going to use my Fabri-Tac. And you want the pencil lines showing. And you want your glue to run. Oh, noisy's coming in. Hopefully I won't have to shut the camera off again. Okay, I'm just going to use this silicone makeup brush. Just sort of spread it out even. Now I'm going to let that dry first. But in the meantime, going to get my signatures ready to sew. So I have a handy dandy book cradle. This was a gift from Catherine. She got one as well and does not enjoy it. She finds it too wiggly. All right, let me just see how this looks. Let's bring it in a bit. Okay. So I'm going to take my first signature, make sure that all of the pages are where I want them, and then I have this template that I just match right in to there. Now I have used a pokey tool. I've used a pokey tool in the past, but now I prefer to use a corsage pin because it makes a smaller hole. So where that line crosses, I'm just going to poke right down. Just be careful not to move it. You can clip it with a paper clip or something so it doesn't move, but there we go. So that's our first signature. So I'm going to do that process with all of the signatures. All right, all of the signatures are poked. We are waiting for this to dry. When it's dry, we'll come back and we're going to sew the signatures in together. Are you scared? I'm a little scared. All right, thanks for joining me today. Talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.